Lies, lies, and some more lies. It's time you get a glimpse of what's happening behind closed doors. Do you like that person you see in the mirror? Hello and welcome to a brand new episode in the Narcissism series on my channel. By the end of this episode, you will be able to make your decision about whether to stay or leave. I hope so anyways. Let's start with today's topic. First, let me paint a picture for you of what it looks like when you are cohabiting with a narcissistic partner, whether it be boyfriend, girlfriend dynamic or a husband and wife dynamic. If you are in such a dynamic, you may not have had a clear picture about what's really going on. And also, if you are a witness, if you're a relative or a friend of someone who is trapped in such a dynamic, it's time you get a glimpse of what's happening behind closed doors. Maybe you won't be so hard on the person you care about, and instead of blaming them and advising them to work it out or work harder, you will support them to get out and save them from this type of abuse. Otherwise, shame on you for not helping someone who really needs it. In the first section, I'm going to be listing to you some points about what living with a narcissist looks like. Number one, every move is being monitored. There's no room for you to breathe. Number two, there's no privacy. You can't even have a phone call conversation privately. They will always be around, somehow eavesdropping or needing to get something wherever you might be, or looking for whatever it is they lost. Number three, you're going to be controlled with pretty much everything. An example, when to see your family or friends and where you're allowed to go. And in some extreme cases, you have to take permission to go see your family or friends. You can't leave the house without asking them first. You eat what and when they decide for you. You're not allowed to work. You are forced to stay at home and take care of the kids. They will expect you to fulfill their demands without question. You are not allowed to have an opinion opposite to theirs. You will become their maid, slave, and sex toy. They feel entitled to all of your time and attention. You become their possession. Back to the list. Number four, continuous disrespect. You're going to be spoken to inappropriately, called names, labeled, you name it. Number five, complete disregard to your boundaries. Number six, vulnerabilities are used against you, twisting the knife deeper on past traumas that you've shared with them. Number seven, undermining and questioning your capabilities by saying things, you can't do this. Number eight, enforcing dependency and in some way stripping away your freedom, especially your financial freedom. Number nine, intentional sabotage to your career and relationship with others. Number 10, relentless criticizing, insulting, and dismissing your feelings. Number 11, blaming you for everything that goes wrong, including their mistakes. Number 12, using you to do the things they don't want to do. They are lazy. They will delay and postpone, get you to do the tasks they hate to do, then guilt you for doing it wrong and making a mess that now they have to fix. Number 13, constant competition with you. They'll be putting you down to feel better about themselves almost all the time. Number 14, they are easily bored. They'll be requiring you to continuously entertain them. Number 15, they are entitled to do whatever and whenever they want. Then they'll tell you, you can't just do what you want because you're not single. Then they'll accuse you of being double standard. Number 16, secretive about their finances. You will be told lies that they don't have money, but it's hiding somewhere. Number 17, they'll cheat on you. Even if not intimately, they'll have at least a few hidden prospects being groomed for when they do get rid of you. Number 18, lies, lies, and some more lies. They have lied to you from the start, and the lies continue throughout the relationship. Your whole foundation is built on a lie. They are not the person they claim to be. They were never interested in the same things that interested you. They do not have the same beliefs. They are not on the same page as you are in regards to future plans as they claimed. They mirrored you in your qualities, and they pretended to be your soulmate and fully compatible with you, so you fall for them. They are chameleons, ever changing with whoever they meet. The person you fell in love with does not actually exist. Number 19, they're always ready with an answer. Here's a list of some gaslighting methods that you might be familiar with. You are always misunderstanding them. You are being defensive for no reason. Your accusations are unfounded. Your suspicion of them is due to your own issues. You are the one picking fights. You never pay attention or listen carefully. You are too distracted. You are not giving them enough attention. You don't make enough effort to fix the misunderstandings. You see, in the narc's eye, there are no problems in the relationship. Just you always misunderstanding, instigating, exaggerating, can't remember what truly happened. In essence, losing your mind. What happened to you? They will deny they said or did something, then accuse you of the same thing. They will distract you from the topic of conversation by bringing up something you did in the past so that they can escape taking ownership for the wrong they just did. They will claim they do not want to argue with you, but then argue a senseless argument that leads to nowhere. Number 20, they will break things and punch walls when their rage gets out of hand. Number 21, you will feel unsafe with them as they are a ticking bomb waiting to explode. Number 22, they drive recklessly and aggressively. Your life will be in danger in the car. Number 23, they will show one face to the rest of the world and you get to see the other one. Number 24, and it's the last point, they will verbally, emotionally, and mentally abuse you, and in some cases, sexually and physically abuse you. In some also extreme cases, they will rape you. These 24 points I shared with you here were just some examples of what it might look like living with a narcissistic partner. It's not exaggerated, and it's not made up. These are real life case scenarios. Now, in the next section here, I'm going to be asking a few questions to ask you, the victim of narcissistic abuse, as to why you are still in this environment. First question: why are you living in an environment so poisonous, draining you to the core? Question number 2: why are you accepting walking on eggshells, watching what you say or do so you do not trigger them? And that seems to be the normal for you. Number 3, how do you have a good sleep at night or an appetite to eat? Or are you not sleeping and not eating? Does that seem normal to you? Fourth question: how do you focus on your work or stay sane? Fifth question: how do you maintain relationships with the outside world? Or are you all cut off now? The sixth question, and it's the last one: who have you become? And do you like that person you see in the mirror? Some questions that I'd like for you to ask yourself if you are still trapped in a dynamic with a narcissistic partner. The last section of this episode today, I'm going to be discussing with you, or I should say sharing with you, the consequences of living with a narcissist, or simply just being in a relationship with them, even if you're not actually cohabiting. Number one, you lose objectivity, focus, desires, zest for life, inner peace and happiness, connection with yourself, common sense, reasoning skills, judgment skills, and you definitely will be losing family and friends. Number two, you process things under fight, flight, or freeze mode. Number three, you are tense most of the times. Number four, life becomes unpredictable continuously. Number five, you don't feel safety or stability. Number six, you live in fear more than anything else. Number seven, a lot of uncertainty and crying. Number eight, you want to be alone. Number nine, you want to go to bed escaping the bitter reality. Number 10, you may resort to drinking to numb the pain. Number 11, you may become addicted to drugs. I hope this video helped you put things in perspective. I hope this pushes you to make a decision to cut the cord. I hope this gives you insight that you are not crazy. I hope you start believing in you again. I hope you are finally seeing that life is not over yet. I hope you are getting my message that there is life after the narcissist. My intention and my mission is to help you uncover the abuse, empower you to rise above your traumas, and to rebuild your life. And until next time, take care of yourselves. Ciao, ciao.